I'm back! Okay, so I've been gone for a while. I have a lot of videos coming, so stay tuned for that. And thank you so much, everyone, for 200 subscribers. But let's get started with the video. So if you're a little confused on why I'm doing more Dream SMP lore, it's because I'm gonna call it Act 1 of the Dream SMP's ending, and I really want to pack in as much lore as I can before all the characters or whatever happens is gone. So we're going to be talking about George. Since George was one of the original members and part of the Dream Team, it will only make sense for him to do lore, right? Well, I mean half right. George's lore ends up being really, really weird, and it's like once in a blue moon when he actually does it. I'm also not going to be covering his early quote-unquote lore because nothing really happens. It was more of like George just doing his thing. Um, but I'm going to be talking about some of the more recent lore. If it's not even that recent anymore, but we're still going to be talking about like his kind of dreaming lore with like all the dreams and stuff. Since George is known for sleeping through important lore streams from the other characters in the SMP, it's basically become a part of his lore. So when he does have a lore stream, a bunch of weird things happen because his character is in this dreamlike state. And the chat usually spams like wake up, and it's just really weird all around. Let's get into theories. So one thing that I have been thinking about for a little while is that George is a time traveler. So I've already had theories on Rambo and then obviously Carl being time travelers, but imagine if George was a time traveler. And it actually makes more sense than you think, since George has connections to Dream XD and Carl. Dream XD could have manipulated George, and every time he goes to sleep, he goes in time travels but doesn't remember when he wakes up. And I know that theory is really unlikely, but I do have another idea. So another thing is that kind of similar to the time traveling, he could go into different dimensions. That we've seen a lore stream where he kills Techno and he goes to the end and he like defeats the Ender Dragon and everything, but then he wakes up. So I'm guessing that when he goes to sleep in his normal world, like the normal Dream SMP like we know, he travels into different dimensions, and that's why everything that is weird is happening. And this actually makes more sense now because we know of the Minecraft multiverse from Empire's SMP and Hermitcraft being linked. Or, he just might be on some mushrooms, and he's just a little weird like that. But even that theory would make sort of sense because of Konoko and his lore character's little character design and aesthetic with the mushrooms. Feel free to click off the video right now because all the lore stuff is done, but let's just take a moment to appreciate how the chat interacts with George's lore. The chat whenever a lore stream happens, spamming wake up is just the cherry on top, the perfect touch to make George lore really the next level. So, yeah, that's basically it. Kind of a short video, but I am back, guys. I'm back, and I haven't posted since like May, which is crazy. And, yeah, I will see you hopefully in a couple of days. Bye.